Hey guys, welcome back. This is week 7. I thought it was week 6, but that was last week. Today's Friday, May 9th. Welcome to another Friday. Supposed to rain today. Well, we watered it Wednesday. Mowed the grass at the shop Wednesday. Now, I made a decision. I changed my mind. Made the decision and put something back in the ground that survived the winter. Cut grass at the shop Wednesday. I need to do ours, but I really want to get the rider going. Really don't want to push it, but I may have to. If I don't do it today, it won't get done until next week. Oh, that's right, I did water it last night. Yep, there's the pepper plant. I was bringing it in last night, and just getting kind of tired of it going in and out, and gotta do something. So I picked it up. Her father-in-law was saying something about maybe, it's not doing much because of the roots. I was like, well, okay, yeah, I'll put it in the garden. Then doing other things, and I was like, that's right. I need to water the garden tonight. So I went to pick it up from the container, took it out of the dog water dish thing it was in, was holding it by its container, and I noticed how heavy it was, and he's like, yeah. Gave it to him. I was like, well, feel how heavy it is. He's like, yeah, that's kind of heavy. He says, it's probably more roots than dirt. And I pulled it out of the container to plant it, and it was, yeah, a lot of roots. So it really needed a bigger pot, but I don't have any. Maybe in the fall, maybe we'll bring it back in the house for the winter. But I don't know. It really needs to stay outside. Got a lot going on here. These are getting bigger. At that. That's a sunflower, I'm pretty sure. I did some weeds earlier in the week. Don't tell me we got a tomato plant over here, too. Yeah, that's going to have to get moved. Green beans. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sunflowers. Maybe 6. So I guess at some point today, well, I think we're going to lose that one. That's going to have to get moved. Because this is all going to be vines. In that case, I might try to push those this way then. Yep. Oh, that's a tomato plant. Gonna get in here again and pull weeds again. Didn't do a very good job over here. That might be a sunflower there too. I might actually lose that one. We're gonna have. There's another one. Something else. Bunch load over there. So we're gonna have abundance of tomato plants. I hope that pepper plant really grows because none of the other ones came up. So. And so, just what it looks like this week. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. Oh. That's a tomato plant. That looks like a tomato plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tomato plants. Wow. I want to let them all grow at least a little bit before moving them. I'm going to have to because, well, this corn's not doing too well. Because the corn's in the way. I'm not into moving stuff like that anymore, but, got a plane up there somewhere. Every time when there's a plane around, I want to look up to it. I got the sun is always in the way of things. So yeah, there's going to be some changes with it. I'm going to have to just definitely move some tomato plants, but I want to let them get a little bit bigger first. I would like to try to bring that one closer this way, but I'm leaving that one alone. That one's being left alone. Those, at least we'll have at least, 3, including all those little ones. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 corn came up, and there was 2 here and 1 there, so 3 didn't come up. Don't tell me another tomato plant. Yep, there's one right there. So we're definitely going to have tomato plants, but they better hurry up and growing so they can get moved to their bird up there. There's another plane. They're definitely going to have to start growing so that I can move them. Those are tomato plants from last year. The only ones I planted that have come up is right there. This whole bunch there. Well, I guess quick update on the Fusion. Don't have one. Well, actually, yeah, I do. Today we're gonna try to get it into the shop this evening after the shop closes down for the day, and so by then it's gonna be raining anyways. He's gonna try to get it in and give it a once over. My dad thinks the tires need rotated. You know what I told him? I told him I'll let Ed, which is my father-in-law, I'll let him be the judge of that. I feel that they need to be rotated, but he might say to just run it like that and maybe rotate them before we make the next trip. We'd probably be in July. It's a great car. The only 2 things that are wrong with it is not really a problem. Like I said in the last video, the satellite radio is, malfunction, and the parkade malfunction. I want the parkade fixed. There is not a cabin air filter. We looked that up too. Wednesday when I mowed over there, I was waiting on getting paid, and when I was talking to my father-in-law, I said, well, I wonder if that car has a cabin air filter. He's like, well, let's look it up. That might be a sunflower there too. Oh, if it is, it's going to get taken over. We'll move that too. A lot of this stuff is from last year. So I'm going to say the garden is doing better than last year because it's already, stuff should be a little bit bigger, but not by much. I think this year we're right on schedule this year. Because we're only in still beginning stages of May. For me, when we hit about end of the 10th, I feel like we're a quarter of the way in. When we hit like the 15th, 14th, 15th, 16th, we're like halfway, a little bit more than just a tad of halfway in. When we hit the 20th, it's like we're like, we got a quarter left. So, I mean, we still got, imagine what it's going to look like at the NMA. I mean, it just should be doubled in size, if not triple. That's granted how Mother Nature and how I water it. And I'm trying to keep up on that. And this year I didn't pull weeds right away. I let things grow and become visible before doing the weeds. Last year I was constantly doing it and then forgetting. That could be why the carrots never came up last year. Because I don't know what carrots look like. Because I didn't do it here because I still don't know what's what. And eventually, when these get a little bit older, I'll pull out more of the weeds. Well, it's over here. It's kind of where I was getting tired in this section here. Oh, yeah, because I didn't do over there very well. So I have to go to the shed, and I might as well just bring all the tomato cages. Well, I guess we'll take a look at the backyard. And see, I'm gonna end up mowing this grass with the push mower, even though I don't want to. I mean, you got like 3 riders here. Well, 2, including a 0 turn. This is definitely not an option. As you can see in last year's video, I had done last year and the year before. I tried to get it going. It needs work more than my ability. This is one of the one of the places where it gets pretty miserable. Yeah, I think if I don't, I don't have to do it today. Probably should. Probably not. Well, that's going to end this week's video. Stay tuned for next week. We're doubting that there'll be some different things next week. So stay tuned. Monday would be going to be our weekly project video. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one. Thanks for watching.